What I love about Carla is that she's unapologetic about her life. Like, she just lives it's kind of amazing. She loves her son, for sure, loves her son. She knows that he's okay. He's smarter than she could ever hope to be in her wildest dreams. And I think that she's unapologetic about her choices. She's like, she's a woman slightly over 40, like a day. And she's this really, 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 really loves sex. Our movie is, I would say, a love letter to moms. It follows our beautiful heroine, Amy Mitchell, played by the incomparable Mila Kunis, America's sweetheart. And it follows. She plays a woman named Amy Mitchell, who's a young mom who's kind of overwhelmed, juggling, like we all are, juggling everything. She's trying to be perfect, feeling all the judgment from herself and from the outside world. Just all she feels is that she's screwing up at all times. She becomes close friends with two other moms at the school, Carla Dunkler, myself, who kind of is on the other side of the spectrum, who's basically just like to all the other moms, and to just like that idea of motherhood, of trying to be perfect. She's kind of said, you know what, I'm not, so why, I love him, I'll do the best I can. And then there's Kiki, who's on the other side of the spectrum, who's played by the delicious Kristen Bell, and hilarious. And she's the mom who's just the stay-at-home mom who's completely overwhelmed. We live in such a child-centric culture that it is definitely difficult not to feel that you're failing all the time, or that just culturally you feel like you are never going to live up to the books and the blogs that you've read, and the other mom's advice, and just constant advice. And it's not just, back in the day you would just get, your mom or your mother-in-law would tell you something and you could just be like, ugh. Now it's like the entire world. It's very hard not to get in your own head. I think there's something it feels so good to be able to say that stuff out loud in a hilarious, hilarious way. It's so refreshing and awesome to see a mom that is not like what we would quote unquote say perfect. Like, she's not like, she's not just like, the mom with the messy hair and the food on her clothes. Like, she has a complicated relationship with being a mother, and that's an absolutely true statement for a lot of women. That it's hard to admit. Like, it's such a taboo thing to say. Is like, sometimes I don't like being mom, but like I don't know what mom doesn't feel that.
Did you know that filming on the Hunger Games Catching Fire left Jennifer Lawrence temporarily deaf in one ear? Sorry, what's that you said? For this and more movie facts, click on more videos. But if you want something else, click on the playlist.